Oh yeah, actually, yes, I did go to the wedding, and there was lots of kids there. Oh god, as always, the kids were so loud and stuff, even during the ceremony. But afterwards, we actually just ate food and stuff. I don't know why, but the kids, literally, whenever they look at me, they would stop. They would just like stop and stare. And what else am I gonna do? What else am I supposed to do? So what I do is I just go like, I start to stick my hand out, my arm out, and just start chasing them around. And they would like, they'll start running away and screaming. Like, not like scared or anything, but like more like playful. So every single time they actually walk up to me, that's what they expected. And there was this like cute little girl as well. And they would like stare at me. And I wanted to test their brain a little bit. Okay? So what I did was, when the little girl, she was really tiny, probably like 5 years old. And I would put my hands behind my back. And I'd be like, hey, how many fingers am I holding behind my back? And she would like squint her eyes and everything. And like smirk a little bit, like thinking. She'd be like, 5. And I would pull up like 5 fingers. It's like, what? How did you know? And she would get really happy. And there was this other kid. Literally the most Zoomer of Zoom. Like, this kid was the Zoomers of Zoomer. Zoomer of Zoomers. Literally, wow, like this kid gave me a whiplash. Like, this is the most Zoomer kid I have ever seen in my life. I went up to the kid, I was like, hey, what's your name? He just looked at me, he stopped, looked at me in the eye, and went, lick my balls. And he just like walked away, guys. That's what the kid did. I was like, what the fuck? He just looked in my eye, stopped, whatever the hell he was doing, and just said, lick my balls, and walked away. 8 years old, this kid. And then I think that kid also had a crush on someone in that party, and all his friends was like teasing him about it. So like, I obviously heard, right? And I was like, wait, what do you like? He's like, I'm not gonna tell you, bro. And I told him, I like this toy deer. It's pretty cool. And the kid's like, yo, hey, yo! I'm like, what? It's like, hey, yo! I was like, what? It's like, what the hell? What? What was that his reaction to it? Oh yeah, and then the little girl that I was talking about earlier, she would always come up to me and just like stand. Because I know what she wants me to do the hand thing. And so that kid, the lick my balls kid, was sitting right next to her. I went up to the girl. It's like, how many fingers do I have behind my back? And she's like, 2. And I pull out 2. It's like, what the hell? How did you know? And the other kid that said lick my balls to me, was like, oh, she just got a lucky guess. And so I did it again with the girl. She said like 6 this time, and I pulled 6. It's like, whoa, she has superpowers, you don't. And then the kid was like, let me try. Okay, how many fingers am I holding behind my back? And then the kid was like, 8. And I pulled out 2. It's like, see, you don't have superpowers like her. It's like, again. It's like, he told me to pull out 4, and I pulled out like none, like 0. It's like, you. And I went back to the little girl, just like, oh, okay, now it's your turn. Try and guess how many fingers I have behind my back. And she's like, well, 10. And I put out 10. The kid was molding. The kid was molding. Oh yeah, what I did too, since like there was a baby, like a 1-year-old baby there, all the kids would usually just like hang out in that room, right? Like the one I was staying in. Well, not staying in, just like hanging out in. And they were all there, and there was like a 1-year-old baby. And I would come in, and I would just be like, rah. I'd walk around. I would walk around the room. They wouldn't do anything. They would just like sit down, just look at me, We go like, "Rah." And I pick the 1-year-old baby up. It's like this is mine now. And I run away and they start chasing me and I just give it to the mom. I didn't steal the baby. みんな聞いてくれてありがとうございました。バイ